Hello, this is Faith from southwestern beautiful British Columbia in Canada. I am very happy to be able to show off my completed Junk Journal January journal. Even though we are obviously well into February, the important thing is that I got it done, right? Well, it's just been that kind of month. So this will be a flip through of the final journal. And since I've already shown the first half in the previous video, I won't spend much time talking about those pages. As noted in that previous video, all the base pages for this ring-bound journal came from this beautiful book which I picked up at a thrift store called Women of Flowers, a tribute to Victorian women illustrators. And it is a really gorgeous book. As you can see, I've already pulled out quite a few pages in preparation for getting this book together, but there's lots more. And I highly recommend this book if you can find it anywhere. I'm just not sure where I would look, maybe eBay or try your thrift store where I got mine. So that aside, here we go. So in the previous video, I hadn't done the cover. It's a chipboard base, front and back. And after a lot of deliberation, I just decided I would rub on some gold metallic acrylic paint, both on the cover and on the back, as you can see. And I'm not sure how I like it. I think it's growing on me, but it is what it is, right? So that's the cover that I decided to go with a little pink on the background. I think the combination of gold and pink is really cool. So here we go. On the inside cover was the list of prompts from Make Journals and Get Messy Arts, who are the sponsors of this project. As noted in the previous video, I went from resolutions to word for the year because that just worked out better for me. Prompt 2 is quote. Prompt 3 is a throwback for me, kind of a fun take on it. Prompt 4 is tuck spot with a bunch of little places to tuck things in. Day 5 is my daily log. Prompt 6 is memory, all kinds of things that I remember from growing up and in my young teen years, including me holding my birthday cake. I think I was probably about 9 or 10 at the time. Prompt 7 was stitched. I don't have a sewing machine right now, so I just used my pen to stitch around the edge and some of the inside. Prompt 8 is neutral. Prompt 9 is obviously foliage. Prompt 10, layered. Prompt 11, eclectic. Prompt 12, torn edges. Prompt 13 was garden. I love this combination of purple and green. Prompt 14 is pattern. Prompt 15 is opposites. These opposites on a color wheel, yellow and purple, which is pretty fun. And that's where last video stopped. And so today we move on to prompt 16. The word was flow, and for me, that was a scripture with the word flow in it from John 7:38. And 17, I gotta tell you guys, this was so much fun for me to do. Whimsical, because whimsical is one of my favorite themes to do, and I need to do more of it. I had this cute little ballerina frog, and I decided to let her do her show at the pond. I hope you can get that. I had so much fun. putting this together. Prompt 18, we kept it simple after that one. Just some borders of a cool picture that I found in a magazine. And prompt 19 is interactive. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to show on the video because you need to stand this up. I'm just checking. And these, I made a swing for these birds. Not sure how well you can see that, but you get the idea, right? And that was prompt 19, which went into prompt 20 was nature. All kinds of nature images here, from mountains and ocean to the forest, the desert, and farmlands, with more nature and the llamas and the sheep. Prompt 22, bookshelf. And every single one of these books, I actually spent some time finding all the images and printing them out and placing them on this double-page spread because I have had so many books of great influence in my life. I won't go through them, but if you want to pause and take a closer look. I also have on my bookshelf some plants, and I have these figurines as well too, the willow tree figurines, and magazines, of course. Prompt 23 and 24, I put them together because they work together. Texture and fabric. This is denim fabric, and this is fabric off of an old blouse I had, and with more texture on the braille tags and the fabric ribbons. And prompt 25 is ombre. I found this cool ombre background with an ombre fish that I cut out and added to it. Now, prompt 26 is actually on this side, which is translucent. And prompt 27 is lyrics of one of my favorite songs, which is Amazing Grace. And the reason this happened was because I wasn't paying attention to where I punched the holes. The holes should have been punched on this side. But this works too. Prompt 28 is grungy. Now, I'm not much of a grungy theme person, but this page, which was in that flower book that I showed you earlier, with all the thorns and the pricklies on it, says grungy to me. So that's my grungy page. 29 was geometric, and I just grabbed a bunch of the edges that I had cut off of the pages to get in there, and I just created geometric images, you can see. Travel for me, ideally, is to the ocean, to the seaside, so that's my travel page. And the last prompt was reflect. And instead of writing, I do a daily journal, and so I do write in a journal. But this image, which I had in my paper stash, just was the perfect reflection for me. So that's what that is. And so that's it. As I said earlier, Junk Journal January is led by Meg Journals and Get Messy Arts, and I will post the links below. If you haven't already done so, I'd appreciate your liking and subscribing to My Paper Heart. Thanks for visiting, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.